Hi, friends, welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Daira. So, in this video today, I am going to show you how I gave my client a ombre copper color. So, she has previous black dye in her hair, but she does have a new growth. So, what we're going to do first is tackle her new growth. She wants like I said, an ombre. Her plans are to lock her hair next week, but she wanted to color her hair first so that she can have a nice grow out with her hair going into several colors. All right, so the first color she wants is a dark brown color. As you can see, her hair is black now. Like I said, she had black color in it, but she has about a good inch and a half, almost 2 inches of grow out. So her natural hair is a dark natural black as well. So what I'm going to do is apply the brown color that she wants on her root because that is new growth, so it will lift without any issues. However, the rest of her hair, like I said, has color buildup on it. So we are going to use a low developer. I am going to use Blonde Solutions lightener with a level 5 volume developer. I'm not putting her hair in any foils or anything like that because the colors that she wants are very warm. We're staying in the copper red, copper burgundy. So there's no reason to lift to a yellow. So I just need to get it light enough to about a level 6 or so. So I can apply the colors that I need. Well, the ends, I do need it to be lighter than a 6, but you'll see and I'll explain as I go on. So I am using a level 4 brown color. So it's just I'm going to list all the colors down below because I don't have her file right in front of me. But I know I did use a level 4 natural color. Actually, I think I used a copper brown, but like I said, I'll list it down below so you know exactly what I use. So here you see that I've already applied the color on her root. And now I'm going through with the Blonde Solution mix. And I did use a bond builder in it. I'm using a volume 5, like I said, and I just want this to lift. So I am kind of applying it in like a balayage kind of motion. It's not how you really do balayage, but I'm just describing it like that because I am kind of feathering it up into the color that I use because I kind of didn't want it to have such a sharp transition. So I brushed the brown color down and I am applying the lightener up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through her whole head and do this so that I can lighten up the ends and lift that black color that she has in there. Now, as I'm going through, I am using the comb and combing down her brown color just to make sure that it is fully saturated. Her hair is on the thicker side, so I just wanted to make sure that every strand was covered. And I'm doing that with both. I'm combing down the brown down, but I'm also, as you can see, I'm like massaging the lightener on, not roughly or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I've got it on every single strand. So after I shampooed her hair, I did use a shampoo that brings the hair back to its proper pH balance. You always want to make sure that you're keeping the hair strong while you're working. And I'm also blow drying her hair, but I'm doing a light blow dry because my goal was not to straighten it, just dry it. So I was using low heat and just lightly brushing it to keep it straight as I blow dried. And then here I'm just going through and I'm taking a little bit of the length off. She wasn't exactly sure how much she wanted to trim off because I said she is locking her hair. So her goal wasn't to get rid of any split ends or anything like that, but she did want to make it somewhat even and take off any ends that were really compromised. So I just went through and I did that first, even though it wasn't a detailed trim, because I will be placing 3 different colors in her hair. Well, I've already placed the brown on the root, but I had 2 other colors to go through and apply, and I'm having them blend into one another. So I wanted to make sure that I had pretty much what I was going to take off. As far as the length, I wanted to make sure I took off as much as I could, get close to possible as to what I was taking off, so that when I went in and I placed the 2 colors in her hair, I could have a better idea of where they needed to go. I didn't want to place a color in and then end up cutting most of it off and realizing that I could have went higher or I could have went lower with one of the colors in certain areas. I hope that makes sense. Basically, I wanted to make sure that I would have proper canvas in so I can have proper placement for her hair colors. So I've been rambling while this video has been going. So let me tell you what I did. I wanted the colors to blend into one another. So what I did was tease the root, and then I carefully saturated the root with the first color that I applied, and then I added the other color at the end. As I went up towards the top of her head, I applied more of the lighter color on the ends than I did in the back, because the hair was shorter in the back, so it was a little bit of struggle to try to get a full ombre-ish effect. So you'll see more of the color as you start going up. And the reason why I teased the hair was because, like I said, I wanted it to be a smoother transition. So I teased it, but because the hair was teased and at the root, I had to really go in there and make sure that I saturated her hair at the root. It didn't matter that I was getting it on the brown that I had applied, because the color that I was applying was lighter than the brown, so I knew that it wouldn't do anything to the brown. Also, I am I'm just depositing color. I'm not lifting anything. I'm just putting color in, so I knew that it would not mess up the brown. So I smushed the color in there really well to make sure that the hair that I teased was fully saturated with the colors. Now this is the first color is like a mahogany copper color. And then the bottom was just a straight copper level 8 color. So I'm just going through, as you can see, and just blow drying her hair. I am using medium heat, and I'm trying not to get too close to her hair. I didn't want to cause any heat damage, especially after the chemical processes we just did. So and then I'm also going to straighten her hair, so that's another factor. So I'm just trying to be as careful as I can and use heat correctly. Her hair is already detangled. That's why you don't see me parting it into small sections and detangling it, because we've already did that with the whole shampooing and treating the hair and conditioning and restoring her hair back. For her, I did use the K18, which helps repair the hair. especially after chemical services. So yeah, guys, so now I'm just going through and blow drying, and then I'm going to straighten her hair. And when I do that and smooth out the texture, you'll be able to see the colors a little bit better than you can see them right now. So now that I've done with her blow dry, I am using some of my Love and Health Protect Me serum. I'm just going to go through and apply that to all her strands and give her a nice little scalp massage. I do have the video sped up a little bit, so it looks like I'm killing her, but I'm really not. I'm just going through, giving her a nice massage and making sure that her scalp is fully dry. A lot of times the hair is dry, but the scalp is not. And before you start to flat iron, use any heat, you want to make sure that the hair and the scalp is all the way dry. To straighten the hair on the back and on the perimeter of her head, also the front, I did use the Kiss flat iron. It's a small 1/8 inch. I don't know the name of it. I just know the brand is Kiss. When I go back to the salon and look at it, I will link it in my Amazon store so that you guys can purchase it if you want it, and that'll be in the description box down below. And then I'm using this ceramic iron that was gifted to me. I like it because it gets the hair nice and smooth. So I'm just going through and taking pieces and just straightening the hair. And then after that, I will go through and show her what her ends are looking like and get a final trim on it based on what she wants me to do. And like I said, she is locking up her hair, so she didn't want to go too short, but she did want to get rid of as much of her hair that was unhealthy that she could without making her hair too short. So you can see as I'm going through her strands and straightening her hair, how the colors go from the brown to the mahogany copper to the copper on her ends. There aren't harsh transitions. They're kind of like the colors blend into one another. And her vision for that was when she locks her hair, and as her hair starts to grow, she wants it to go from her natural color to the brown to the reddish copper, and then be really light at the end. She wanted something that was going to still look nice even as it grows out, as her hair grows in its locked state. And when we did the consultation, she requested to get a twist out, but then when she came in, she changed her mind and wanted her hair straightened. So that's why we're going through and straightening it. However, I wanted to make sure that I didn't create any damage to her hair, so that when she goes to get it locked, there's no straight pieces or anything like that. So yeah, she actually since has texted me and told me that she did a twist out. I believe her appointment is at the end of this month to get it locked, but she said she did a twist out and it came out really beautiful, and she loves the way that the colors look with her twist out. Okay, so this is what her hair looks like all pressed out. I showed her what it looked like. We discussed what she wanted off. So now I'm just going through and removing a little bit off the bottom, and then just getting rid of those straight damaged pieces that you see in the front. And yeah, that'll be enough. So to finish her style, I just went in and put a few curls in her hair. And she can just either pin curl these. Well, actually I did pin curl them for her to go home with them pinned. And after a couple of days, if the curl starts to fall, you can just wrap it. I'll be honest, guys, when I'm doing color services, I don't really do too many other styles other than just straight wrap style or curls like this, because that's pretty much all people want. I do on occasion do twist outs or rod sets or things like that, but for the most part people know how to do those things on their own. So when they come in, they rather get their hair pressed out. But I'm always fiending for somebody to get a twist out so I can show you what their color looks like in a twist out or a rod set. But you know, people want what they want, and I was hoping she was gonna get her twist out, but you know, like I said, she changed her mind. I guess since this is probably the last time that she's going to see her hair pressed out in a very long time, since she's locking it. So yeah, I'm just going through with medium heat and just putting in some loose curls in it. And then I am going to apply some of my Love and Health shine spray to seal everything in. And then I'm just going to go through and style it how she wants so she can see it. But like I said, I do end up pinning it up for her. So it is late in the evening. So she was just going home anyway and going to bed. So we just pinned it up for the next day. I did apply some of my Love and Health edge control. I love it because it's not flaky at all. The next day it won't look caked up. And she and I are laughing here because she's like, she didn't want church curls. And because her hair is on the shorter side and I did curl it tight, we were laughing that it did look like church curls. So I'm just going through and loosening the curls some, showing her what her hair looks like, combed down different ways until we figure out exactly how she wanted it. So yeah, guys, this is her final color from the natural black she had in the root and the box color she had on the ends. This is what we got. I think we got a good outcome. I achieved exactly what she wanted, so she was happy. As you can see here, the colors kind of all blend together, and they complement each other well. I thought it was a success. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Here's another view without being under the harsh light, but for some reason my landlord put these harsh lights everywhere. So in this corner, the light is harsh above her as well, but you can kind of see the color a little bit better. I love it. She loved it. Let me know what you think. Make sure to find me and follow me on Instagram. Please be sure to like this video so YouTube can show other people. Thank you so much for all of your support and always watching my videos. I will see you in my next one.